like when I was growing up, I told everybody I was about 7, maybe 10 years old, and my papa, literally, he was it's part of a different bunch of groups, but he was literally grabbing. He had a man with a chain and dragging him through the back of the yard, and it was just. That wasn't nothing. My uncles. If you look at my family, my brother, my papa, my uncles, my aunt, my mom. All of them are killers. So my whole family are killers. They did that. It wasn't nothing to me, sitting at the kitchen table, and the next thing you know, my uncle come in, I shot that son of a bitch right quick, stuff like that. That's the way it was. If you look at the records, you'll see it. It's just what it is. I grew up in that. I grew up in stabbing and killing.
Them folks didn't play with you. They didn't play with you, Ernie. They didn't play with you.
And let me get my phone. I don't want to say nothing. Let me get my files and look at that shit just to make sure.
No, because you was talking to Candace. You were talking to Candace.
We got in the case about 2.5 months after Summer went missing. It was like 2.5 months. I remember that because I told Xander. I said, well, if we're getting in this, we're about 2.5 months late. So we're going to have to, redo everything and start thinking about how we're going to do this. And I remember saying that. So it was about 2.5 months. I'll have to get the files. I've got everything. Like I said, I'm getting ready to open it back up and go through. I'm going to interview these people. I'm actually going to be boots on the ground. So everybody can get ready for that. So, and I'm going to be clear to the people. Everything will be on video. I've got people. I got a 4-man team with me right now. A 4-man team. And we're out here doing it on our own. So that's what we're doing. We're putting in about 6 or 7 hours a day doing this. Right now, we're doing the Sebastian Rogers stuff. I've already got a ton of footage.
Hey, Ernie, no, because Donald was in jail when you was talking to Candace.
But anyways, I got to get going here. We got a 4-man team. We're going to be out for the next 2 weeks on these cases, and I think you guys are going to love what you see. Already y'all got to see I found the hog pen that they were talking about in the recordings. I found a couple of different things, and yes, it is by Fred Hills.
God bless. Absolutely. Wow. I appreciate that, girl. I appreciate it. Oh boy. You guys you're gonna get my haters. My haters in the bushes. Jelly. My haters gonna be jelly. Day jelly.
They ain't gonna like you getting memberships or nothing like that. They don't like people to succeed, I do. So I gotta thank a few people.
That's true.
I got to thank a few people. I asked for some resources, and a lot of resources have been coming in. I appreciate you guys. We was able to do that decoy. We was able to do the decoy phone call with one of. Remember, I was telling you about that, PG. Very, very important. That's going to come out here soon because the TBI already contacted me over that. What I already turned in. Wait you see exactly what all happened with what all happens with that, and I'll tell you more about that guy, who that person is, and how close he is to Don, and you'll see a lot more with that. But anyways, I'll turn that over here soon. But
He was a co-worker. He was a co-worker. Well, not a co-worker. He worked, he knew Don through some of the job sites. Actually, quite a few of the job sites. Matter of fact, the job sites he was working on, June 15, 2021. I knew that guy's voice when I heard it.
Well, I knew it. Here's something else, too. When all that come out, when it come out and everything, like we couldn't have done that. We had actually got that device in that night, or the night before. We got that device in, and we used that device for one of the decoys to use that. So, if I tell you anything about that, like I got 4 decoys right now. I got like 4 decoys. I used to have 7 or 8 decoys. And they were scattered around, like literally. Now I'm trying to stay on the eastern side of the United States, pretty much the East Coast, and work a predator investigation. But we're working in different states now. I'm not longer working in Tennessee, but I came back to Tennessee to do this Summer Wells case, or to restart this Summer Wells case, and then I started on this Sebastian Rogers case, which they're about 3.5, 4 hours apart from each other. So it's driving. I've got 4 people with me right now. There's 4 people counting me. Counting me. There's 4 people. People with me. So
I really think that you could possibly figure out Summer's location if you wanted to. I'm going to try to give you all the information I can to help with all of that. But I think
that's what I need. I need the people that I can interview, and I close it in on that.
Right. And I'm gonna hand you up the information. I'm gonna hand you a list of people and places. I'll give you a list of people and places. I think it'd be real beneficial to you. because you got boots on the ground right now. It'd be real beneficial to you. A lot of what the people, the listening stuff that I'm going to give you, some of the people I've talked to myself already, and if I was a man, some of the places I would have, pulled aside and checked. But I'm not a man; I'm a woman, right? So, and I travel. I usually travel, along with kids, and I'm not pulling over nowhere with leaving my kids sit in the car while I go, places that is very dangerous. But like you said, you got 3 or 4 people with you, and they're all adults, and that's a little bit different.
Oh, we're loaded to the gill. We're loaded to the gill. There ain't nobody gonna bother us. Nobody. Nobody in their right mind would ever. I mean, if they do, you'll see in the videos. You'll see in the videos that we release. Like I said, I'd like to do an interview if you can, and like I said, we can take Laura out somewhere, maybe, or to a hotel or something, and do a full open interview somewhere where she's safe, somewhere where she can talk. We can help her out with her vitamins or whatever the hell it is she needs. We can help people out. I don't care if it's to give them money to do an interview or whatever if they need help. I don't want, but I want the truth, and I'm going to get the truth. It's like if I interview Fred, he ain't the only one that's ever shot anybody. Just as simple as that. So that's the way I'm approaching it. Me and him will butt heads or what the hell. But at the end of it, we'll sit down and we'll get down to the truth, because there's going to be his side, there's going to be somebody else's side, and in the middle somewhere there's going to be the damn truth of it. And we're going to get to the truth. We're going to find something out that you didn't hear him say once before. Because each time you interview people, they change their stories up. Truth will never change. Truth will never, ever change. It don't matter what it is.